How much privacy do you truly have in the age of satellite surveillance? It's a question that hovers in the minds of many, like a satellite in the vast expanse of space. In this era where technology wields immense power, we find ourselves under the watchful eyes of the sky. Are we truly free when unseen lenses might be capturing our every move? Is our personal space truly personal, or has it become a public spectacle? This, dear friends, is a question worth investigating. To understand the depth of this issue, consider the case study of the infamous drug lord, El Chapo. Joaquin Guzman, better known as El Chapo, was once considered untouchable. As the head of the Sinaloa cartel, he was a master of evasion, always seeming to slip away just as authorities closed in. Yet in 2016, after a series of prison escapes and years on the run, El Chapo was finally captured. But how was this elusive figure finally cornered? The answer lies in the sky. Satellite surveillance played an instrumental role in tracking El Chapo. It wasn't a simple task. El Chapo was known for his elaborate tunnels and safe houses, making traditional surveillance methods ineffective. But satellites could see what ground teams could not. They tracked movements, monitored locations, and even detected changes in the landscape that suggested the presence of El Chapo's infamous tunnels. The sophistication of this technology is staggering. Satellites can capture images with remarkable detail, even from hundreds of miles away. They can see through cloud cover, detect heat signatures, and monitor movements in real time. This technology allowed law enforcement to paint a detailed picture of El Chapo's activities and ultimately led to his capture. But this case study is not just about El Chapo. It's about the extent of satellite surveillance capabilities. If the movements of one of the world's most elusive criminals can be tracked with such precision, it begs the question, how much do these satellites see? It's a chilling thought. Every movement, every location, potentially watched from above. This is not a scene from a dystopian novel. This is the reality of the digital age we live in. And while these technologies can serve critical roles in law enforcement and national security, they also raise significant questions about privacy and individual rights. If a notorious criminal can be tracked with such precision, what does this mean for the average individual? As we live our daily lives, satellites orbiting miles above us are capable of capturing our movements. It's a reality that seems ripped straight from a science fiction novel, yet it's as real as the air we breathe. Satellite surveillance, this omnipresent eye in the sky, has a profound impact on the average individual. It's not just about tracking international criminals or spying on rival nations. It's about you and me, the people who walk their dogs in the park, who go to work every day, who visit their families on weekends. But what does this mean for our privacy? Is it ethical for satellites to monitor us without our explicit consent? These are complex questions, and the answers aren't black and white. Legally, it's a gray area. While laws exist to protect our privacy, they often lag behind the rapid advance of technology. And then there's the balance between security and privacy. On one hand, satellite surveillance can help keep us safe, aiding law enforcement in their efforts to maintain peace and order. On the other hand, it can be invasive, peering into our lives without our knowledge or approval. This is the paradox of the digital age. The same tools that protect us can also infringe upon our rights. The power of surveillance, it seems, is a double-edged sword. In this video, we've explored the complex world of satellite surveillance. We've journeyed through the vast expanse of this technology, peeling back the layers to reveal its profound impact on our everyday lives. We've examined real-life cases, unmasking the extent to which satellite surveillance can reach. The eye in the sky, it seems, is more perceptive than we might have imagined. We've also unraveled the truth about surveillance and its intersection with our individual lives. We've glimpsed into the realm of the personal, where the lines between security and privacy blur, and the ethical considerations become dauntingly complex. We've confronted the reality of living in a world where our movements, our actions, can be tracked from space. We've questioned the ethical boundaries of this technology, pondering the balance between national security and personal privacy. In the end, the question remains, how much privacy do we truly have in the age of satellite surveillance?